Hi Swifties! This week in the Positivity Project, students are going to be learning about the character strength of perspective. The definition of perspective is you appreciate when people see things in different ways. You have the ability to understand the world from multiple points of view. I always like to think of this as like when you walk a mile in someone else's shoes. They're seeing things differently than you are. Perspective is gained over time and accumulates as one acquires knowledge and has experiences. So obviously our younger Swifties are not going to be as much perspective as our older Swifties or as adults. Some things that you might try this week is maybe do a memory game, like where you have a bunch of objects and you lay them out, and give the child a few minutes to study that and then put a towel over it and have them name as many of the objects as they can remember. This helps with people being observant, and someone who's observant often has a lot of perspective. Another thing you can do is there's those famous pictures where you can see like two faces or a vase. That's another way you can show perspective. A great book it's a kid's book, obviously. It's a board book, but it's called Duck Rabbit by Amy Rosenthal. And here they discuss whether this picture is a duck or whether it's a rabbit. And they go back and forth and try to see each other's perspective. Another great book that you might read this week is Not a Box. This book shows that sometimes you don't have to see a box as a box. It could be many things, like a spaceship. And another great book that you could try this week is They All Saw a Cat. Because sometimes when one person makes a suggestion, everybody starts to have groupthink. But if you realize that other people have a different perspective, then you might start seeing things from their point of view as well. I hope you guys have a great week and have fun with some perspective activities.